A naturally aspirated diesel is a dying species, which could be a pity at least a little though. Most of them have reputation for very good reliability and a low fuel consumption, but at the same time also the worst performance than anything else on the road. And that's today's topic, the one with the least power per liter wins. Mercedes OM606. The stock turbo OM606 is known as a ridiculously good tuning project, but we are talking about the NA ones, and the engine block was derived from gasoline power plants called M103 and M104. Naturally, it doesn't have a lot of horsepower, but reaches a good fuel economy and essentially doesn't even have a significant issues. PSAT Ud5. The gasoline engine series by Peugeot and Citroen, launched in 1986, named the PSAT U, was accompanied by diesel versions in 1989. First it was the PSAT Ud3 unit as a 1.4 liter. Later it was replaced by a 1500cc engine with only 4 more horsepower. It was a short-lived power plant also used outside PSA by Nissan, Maruti Suzuki and a Rover. Mercedes OM603. The OM603 was basically the predecessor of the OM606. In the US, the 603 was only sold as a turbocharged, but in the NA versions, the older engine had lower power and worse fuel economy. It also had only a single cam, 12-valve head which was prone to break unlike the new generation. BMW M21. As BMW's first diesel engine, the petrol M20 unit was used as a basis during its development. There was the only engine displacement available, and initially it was a turbocharged only engine. 2 years later, after its 1983 introduction, the naturally aspirated variant came out, possibly being the only atmospheric diesel from Bavaria. Peugeot XD2. The Ford Sierra was manufactured with lots of different engine series. There was the Ford Pinto, Cologne V6, Cosworth YB, and also a naturally aspirated 2.3 liter diesel engine by Peugeot. It was the XD series, sold from 1.6 up to 2.5 liters, and they weren't really powerful. Volkswagen D24. The D24 is said to be very reliable and capable of running over 600,000 miles, but many people reported lots of problems with cracked heads, overheating issues or blown head gaskets. Regardless, it was a VW built engine for light commercial vehicles and was used by Volvo Group and Steyr Daimler Puch too. Mercedes OM617. To introduce this OM617 engine may not even be necessary, as it is a very famous engine around the world, including America, simply due to its extreme reliability. It lacks hydraulic tappets, so a regular valve adjustment is a need, as it is hard use from time to time. But it is able to clock hundreds of thousand miles and even drink vegetable oils or biodiesel. Volkswagen SDI. Volkswagen's lineup of naturally aspirated diesels was dubbed the SDI and it was introduced in the 80s, spreading from 1.7 litre 4-pot up to 2.5 litre 5-cylinder. The first engines were using mechanical fuel pumps, but later they got replaced by electronic units. The least powerful per litre was the 1.9 SD engine with only 49 horsepower. Detroit Diesel V8 6.2 litre. The 4-stroke Detroit Diesel V8 was developed for full-size pickups, vans and SUVs. The series was launched with a 6.2 litre basically as a successor to the Oldsmobile LF9. It was never turbocharged from the factory and was installed in many various GM vehicles, including AM General producing Humvees still today. Oldsmobile LF9. With rising gasoline prices in the 70s, Oldsmobile had the honor to develop a diesel V8 engine for various GM cars. It was an all-new engine, sharing a couple of components from its gasoline equivalent, the Rocket 350. Although its fuel economy was reasonably low, it drank oil, water, suffered from twisting heads due to unsuitable head studs, and actually was slow as a snail.
If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello again.